What's going on, guys? This is my first real life story, and before we get into the story, this is Battlefield 3 gameplay, obviously, because everyone's playing it, and I've been playing it a lot because I don't know, it's pretty nice game besides all the glitches. Obviously, it's full of glitches, but that's clearly not going to be in the real game. But anyways, it starts off. The gameplay starts off like a little bit after the game already started because I realized, ooh, I should probably record this in case I get anything good, and I got a pretty nice streak with my first time using the support class. I think that's what it's called. Wait, is the support, whatever one is the light machine gun, that's what class I'm using. I don't really know all the correct terms for it. But anyways, I'm gonna get into this story. Okay, I had got an airsoft gun when I was pretty young, back whenever I lived in a townhouse, and I had a neighbor named Jeff. He was my friend, and he had an airsoft gun too. We both had pistols, and we'd always just like have like fights with them and stuff. And I just got a Skype, don't worry about that. We'd always have like airsoft fights and stuff, really just like messing around with them and not really doing anything anyone wanted us to do, such as like shooting ourselves and stuff like that. Like one time we weren't, my dad said no airsoft wars, and when we had one, and he got shot in the eye, and his eye was all swollen, and we said he hit a rock and it bounced off and hit him in the eye. But anyways, besides that, one day I had a babysitter that came over. It was when we were younger, that's why I had a babysitter. So I was pretty young, and I had Jeff over, and my babysitter has two younger brothers, and we were friends, and they came over and spent the night too. And the whole night we were pretty much being douchebags. Or like, I would hate to be my babysitter because we were just shooting everything with airsoft guns. Like, we got Dr. Pepper and all that stuff, and we just shoot the cups, and everyone's drinks were spilling. We were just shooting pretty much everything. And nothing really happened that night until the next morning when we woke up. We woke up, and my friend Jeff, he was sitting next to me. Oh yeah, and before this night, he just got a new airsoft gun, a shotgun, and so now he's like wanting to shoot even more things with it. So we wake up and he's like, dude, how much do you want to bet I can hit the sprinkler? Because in townhouses, I don't live in a townhouse anymore, but when we lived in one, they have sprinklers in the houses, just like a school or something. So he's like, how much you want to bet I can hit the sprinkler? And I was like, no, as in like, not no as in I don't think you can hit it, as in no, don't do it or try. So he took that as a challenge, like, okay. And he shoots the sprinkler, and the moment he hits it, we had I think 2 or 3 sprinklers in the house that all went off, because when you hit the little red thing, there's like a little red tube in the sprinkler, it makes them all go off. So the sprinklers started going off, and we just like everyone ran. My babysitter, I think, went up to my mom to tell her that the sprinklers are going, but her 2 little brothers and me and Jeff, we just ran out of the kitchen. I mean, not the kitchen, we ran out of the family room where we were sleeping, because we had a lot of people, so we just slept on the floor and stuff. So we ran out to where it was dry and it wasn't like sprinkling, and I went the carpet way, but everyone else went through the kitchen, and the kitchen was wet, so everyone just slipped and fell on their back, and I just kept on running. And they got up, and we were in the dining room. I don't know what you'd call it. I guess we didn't really dine there, but there was a table. But we were sitting there, we're like, holy crap, what do we do? So me and Jeff were scared because he did it, but I was scared too. So we just booked it and went to his house, and we just left it for the problem for everyone else. So we're just like sitting in his house, and we're like not doing anything. We're just like really scared. And then finally we went back, and there ended up being, I think, 2 fire trucks that came to our house. Because I forgot how many gallons of water came out of the sprinkler. Like, I know it was a lot. It was well over 100, I know that. So that was a pretty big deal, because there was like 2 fire trucks at our house, and we're just like really scared. And he ended up, I forgot how much damage it was. Like, the whole house was flooded. It was like flooded like 3 inches or more underwater. Like, the whole downstairs was nasty. The carpets were soaked. We had a TV down there that was ruined. And it ended up being like over $1,000 of damage. So his family, my friend Jeff, the one that shot it, was actually the one that had to pay for it. He had to pay for over $1,000 of the damage he done, so that kind of sucked for him, even though I told him not to do it, but he did it anyways. And on top of that, after the TV was already, we thought it was ruined, but we figured out it still works somehow, even though it was like completely wet. And there was a big crack in the middle of the screen, and obviously it was an airsoft gun. It's like the size of a BB, and there's just a crack going throughout the screen. And since Jeff already took the blame of like shooting and flooding the whole house, I took the blame for breaking the TV. So I guess I could take my share of getting in trouble, even though I don't think it was me, or no one actually knew who shot the TV. It was just kind of cracked, and it got that way. But I'm willing to bet it was obviously us. Okay, so that's it for that first real life story. I have some other ones. Not a lot, obviously, because I'm pretty young, but I have some other ones I might do commentaries on, but this is the first one I could think of to do one on, so I hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys later.